Let's see.
What's going on, Hostile family? You all good here? What we doing? How we doing?
Better now?
On to me, Hostile Universe.
Let me see. Let me send a message.
What we doing? Testing 1, 2 on the mic, Hostile family. Let us know if you can hear us. Trying to get this ready for you guys.
Mm-mm-mm. I ain't sure what happened in there. Let me try something new. Let me see, Mike. Okay. Uh, okay. They can only hear me.
Testing, testing.
Or we can try again. Try again. I think it's something on my end. Alright. Talking. I'm here.
Testing 1, 2,
Yeah.
Hostile family.
Yeah, I think
Give
that
us
should be
some
good.
feedback. We live, we good?
Yeah, I think it should be good there. I seen it on my end. So, yeah.
Yeah, we live, we ready?
Mm, yeah, no feedback. Alright. I think we good too. I think we should be good. I seeing you guys on my end. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So let's get back into it.
All right, Hostile family. I know you guys didn't hear the intro, but as always, from the most vicious knockouts in combat sports to the thrilling high-speed races that leaves your insides without support, to the insane plays on the basketball court, Hostile Bros talk sports. So welcome, Hostile family, to another Hardwood and Astroturf episode where we talk sports. Today we are going to be talking basketball, all things basketball this week. Basketball has been entertaining. It's been some crazy stuff going on, and we want to get right into that stuff. But as always, before we do that, we're gonna shout out the Hastro Bros. We got a new member of the Hastro Bro talk show today. Hacks, what's going on, man? Hakim.
Thanks, Vic. It's good to be back. I remember I was here for the first episode. 10 weeks later, I'm here. It's good to be back. I'm ready to get started and talk
Mhm.
some more and catch up on these points.
Hope you can catch up. Hope you can catch up. Right
Okay.
one, what's going on, man?
Man, they
Good
good.
to see you this week.
Yeah, it's how the rough we are. We're this week, but gotta come on the party and spit some lyrics here with these.
On the potty.
Yeah, on the party.
Jeez. I like
Spit
it.
some lyrics here, so man. So
Nice,
yeah.
nice. Yeah, all right, people. So, we run our predictions between myself, Rayvon, and Cody. So, Hakim's going to join that prediction table, but because he hasn't been laying down his predictions throughout the weeks, he was quite busy. So, we have to give him a little booster point type system to catch up, right? So, with the predictions coming up this week, which we're going to be talking about a little bit later, we're going to give him a times two booster point. So, you're going to be five predictions, and if he gets all five, he gets 10 points. So he can cash in on that and hopefully catch up in the table. But before any further ado, people, let's get right into it. We're going to start off with our predictions. Mavs versus Lakers, a crazy game
Mad
between
game.
Mavs and Lakers, and yeah, I don't know. I was just biting my nails hoping that Lakers win because
Yeah.
I voted for them for the prediction. But if you want to talk about that,
Sure, I feel the same as that. It was like, oh my god, not time the Lakers can lose this game. That means that we would have possibly gone, or and how much ever or the two for the whole year, all of us. That would have been
yeah,
embarrassing, truthfully.
yeah,
But
it would have been a full right table, man.
it is true. But Alex Caruso's step Foster cousin, um, Austin Reeves, came through clutch for the Lakers team. It was great to
yeah,
see. People always say that LeBron is the first his teammates when it's crunch, and he should be going to the rim. But one thing that you can always say is that he made sure that the team he tries to get the best look available. Especially in crunch time. Sometimes, yes, I do believe that the best look available is LeBron, but
hmm
in this case, well, he wasn't the one that set it up, but I guess his whole approach to that those final seconds was of that. Westbrook was the actual savior who dragged a kick for the pass to Austin Reeves, and he knocked down the shot. Great
yeah,
win, but the miles were going at the Lakers. Like, I didn't expect them to put up such a performance, given Luka. So even though they've been
hmm
playing relatively decent with him, they've lost against, but they haven't been like blowouts. They've been pretty close. Kristaps
right.
Porzingis has been playing pretty good, but that game was, as you said, a nail biter. The overtime, the everything. It was just
Yeah,
a gritty, great game. Um, glad the Lakers came up with it for my own purposes. Oh, but LeBron, too, he did what he did. Um,
hmm
Eddie was kind of okay. Eddie's been okay for the past couple of games, but a great game from both teams. I guess the better team came out on top.
yeah, definitely. Did you watch that game, Hakeem? I know you didn't like land a prediction on that, but
Honestly, as you guys know, you might not know, but I'm a LeBron fan. So, so I go with Lakers all the way. I'm delighted that, or I was delighted that Lakers won the match, but I was surprised it was so close. I went up overtime because the match did I have Luca, and
hmm
that's a little worrisome because we have Bron scored he played for 3 minutes, got 24 points. AD got about 20 points. AD's been a little disappointing, but in fact, Lakers just can't click on all cylinders, and we had at least the way they celebrated or beating a
Yeah.
Luka. I don't. He wasn't there on the team, so it's a little worrisome. But happy for the win though. You gotta take the wins when they come. But shout out to Austin Reeves.
yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah, he really did come in and step up big.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I
he did.
mean,
He break it up a
yeah,
bit, huh?
when it counted, because if not, I don't know. All my connection is a little bit unstable, is saying on my
Hmm.
end.
Yeah.
Is
And let's
that a
hope
little
that when they
better?
get back up, and let's hope
Yeah,
that
all
when
right.
they get back their full team on the COVID, on the COVID protocols, and they actually start hopefully clicking.
Hmm.
The rotate the bench players will be crucial because we have players that normally would not play or
Hmm.
actually get playing time again
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
So you know they can chip in when it's crucial.
Yeah. I think that'd be big. Um, but no, the thing about it is AD going down with MCL spring, so it's
Yeah.
going to be a it's going to be
Injuries, boy.
a little bit. I don't know, man. I mean, he wasn't even really playing that well, truthfully. I don't know. I don't even
Mhm.
understand how he's still averaging 20 points. I don't feel like Anthony Davis has stepped up to the plate as yet after, I guess, since last season. I don't even know. He's been really shaky over the
Yeah.
past couple of
Yeah, he has
months.
been.
He
Um,
looks a bit sluggish on court too.
mhm,
If you ask me, like after seeing some of the clips and stuff like that, he
mhm,
looks a bit sluggish.
mhm.
Don't look really into the basketball. Like
Yeah,
I can't really say if he's in or not, but from the looks of it, the energy isn't really on the court
yeah,
like that. So I don't know. And like you guys were saying, hoping that players will come back and then Lakers start to click. Like
yeah,
when you got players out now, it's going to be even harder to find that cohesiveness in the team if you
yeah,
haven't found it already. So it's going to be more difficult with players coming back, trying to find the glue
yeah, yeah,
that will get them ticking.
yeah.
So I don't know.
Continuity is one of the biggest things in the NBA, and I don't think people put enough. Well, not enough, but it's kind of overlooked. People don't really think about it.
Hmm
Teams with continuity usually thrive. Like you need to build that chemistry. Yeah, I guess
Correct.
maybe they don't look at it as continuity, but chemistry instead. And you can only get
Mhm.
chemistry when the persons that you're supposed to be playing with are available to play. And from the time
Yeah.
everybody, oh, this body in, yada yada, it makes it a lot more difficult to produce on the high level that the client, the players that you have should be able to execute at. So
Correct.
But I wonder if the way he's been playing through comes into maybe his lack of conditioning because it, it's no surprise that he then got MCL strain. So was that like kind of bothering was he having issues that we weren't knowing we did not know about in the last couple of weeks and he's just been low key and this just be the straw that brought the cameras back in terms of the actual injury now or
well,
Mm.
but that could have played a role.
no,
Who knows?
it could have, yeah, it could have. But I feel like this specific one is not caused by him because usually it's a case where he would just fall down and all of a sudden he'd be limping, and not because of any reason, but just he'd just be like just take a regular fall and then he'll be injured after that simple fall. But in this case, like
Mm.
someone actually went into his knee or into his leg, so there wasn't. I don't think it is on his lack of conditioning. Yes, the conditioning could have contributed to him maybe it not being so critical, but in this one is like more of a free accident than anything else to me. Yeah.
See. Hawks versus Nuggets, man. Definitely got that wrong all over. We had Hawks to win that game, but Jokic and the rest just destroyed Hawks.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what to say, man. Like I'm lost for words to be honest.
Like it was just like they put on a 3 point clinic. Truthfully,
Hmm.
they were just hitting. Like it's a make or miss league in the NBA. You didn't make the shots, or you don't make them. I mean, you don't make, me not making them it is really hurt, and
Yeah.
especially when the other team making almost literally everything. So
Hmm.
I guess too, the Nuggets had a game like that against them, and they played Timberwolves earlier last week, and it was kind of like that. Nuggets were actually making some shots, but Timberwolves were actually hitting their shots, and I guess they had their chance to do that on somebody. But it turned out to be the Hawks, unfortunately for our predictions.
Yeah, for us.
But they were just hitting from the outside, and the Hawks come by a bucket, just missing shots. I can't really say that it was on against defense. It was just they were just missing shots. I don't know
Mhm.
how else to explain it truthfully. And that's something that's played him a little bit this season. Yeah,
Pardon, Hakim. We didn't hear you.
I was saying, I think the fact that Jack Green got 20 points
yeah,
was pretty blue. You don't ever see Jack Green get 20 points, and I
yeah.
think that made a big difference as well, too.
Yeah, well, he was like 4-7 from three. Like the whole team was hitting from three.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
crazy man. That's 12 already 20 points already.
Yeah, and Jokic didn't even have like that monster of a game,
Nah.
8 points, which is kind of
Yeah,
quick for his magnitude.
yeah, correct.
But how was his Futsal game though? Like he probably wouldn't have had a lot of points, but how was his
Yeah, I'm
facilitation?
pretty sure he ended the
Oh,
game
no,
with
he had like 7 assists.
yeah, 8 assists or 7 or 8 assists.
Yeah,
Okay,
7 assists.
But sometimes when yeah, like they don't count the hockey assists, he would have made a pass to somebody else open and then the person swinging to somebody else and shooting the
Right.
shot and scoring it. So yeah, his impact was still there. He might not show in the assist column, but yeah, for sure. I know he was laying out.
Just letting it flow, man.
Yeah,
Yeah. So without people's our predictions were um 1 for 2. Hawks, like I said, we definitely got that one wrong. All three of us had the same predictions, Lakers and Hawks, and only Lakers came out on top. Nearly got a all red week this week.
we ain't start calling that Christmas tree. 'Cause,
39 red, huh?
yeah,
Yeah, for sure. So what we're gonna do right now, people, is take a quick break, short break, and then we're gonna reset and come back, and we're gonna talk about who's hot and who's not in the NBA league this week. So stay tuned, people. We'll be right back.
yeah, I forget.
Yeah, we got 4 minutes. So I didn't want to start that because I know who's hot and who's not. That's usually come true. With it.
Yeah. I think maybe like. Alright, yeah, let me do
We are back, people. Sorry about the delay. We had a little bit of technical issues for some reason. The stuff is bugging, but that's something that we got to deal with, and hopefully it wasn't too, I guess, strenuous on you guys for waiting. But thanks for being here, and we're going to dive right into who's hot and who's not. Right now, I know the Suns are still blazing. Um, they're still doing their thing. Chris Paul still dishing them dimes. Right, Vaughn? Anything from you?
These Suns have been, I guess, a steady force at the top of the league. I guess it's been a little bit quiet since they had their showdowns with the Warriors and whatnot, but they've still been doing their thing, uh,
Mm-hmm.
beating teams that they're supposed to beat. At this point, I guess every team, though, since they're sitting at the top of the NBA, with their record, is the team that they should be, given how good they've been. Um,
Yeah.
so Chris Paul has been amazing. I guess there's not much else they could see. They've just been pretty steady and going strong.
Nice.
Yeah, I agree. Suns have been cooking the 23 and 5.
Yeah, yeah.
They're looking dominant. I'm actually a little surprised. I didn't expect them to be doing so well after last year's defeat, to be honest. But they're doing quite well. They picked up where they left off. CP3, they should know things, as you said. Booker, he's a bucket. They're playing quite well. They have a nice team. They really have a nice team. I don't think they lost any of their players from their any crucial player from their team last year either too. So they're like on a mission. They know what they have to
Yeah,
do. They're to get back to the finals to win it.
yeah. And just as they talked about earlier, that consistency of persons being available, just kind of improving their chemistry more and more. Like, eh, I don't know what else you can ask for. Everybody, all their players have been there for the most part. Yes, they might have some boys some out for a few games or whatever the case, but they've been able to have that continuous cohesion. I think that's the best way to
Hmm.
put it, and it's really catapulting their their team chemistry to another level.
But it's
Definitely.
years though, because don't forget LeBron got a lock. Lakers,
Yo,
it
bro,
can't it can't it
bro.
can't get the same it can't get the same way.
Sorry.
Man,
Nah, sorry.
You ain't
The
getting
way
that.
the way Lakers looking right now, I don't think
Early
Lakers
days,
can
buddy.
handle what's
Early
going on.
days. Early days,
Well,
buddy.
I
It,
think the
really,
the, the days kind of numbered for Lakers right now, because the way how
nah,
Suns and Warriors playing,
never
especially,
don't bet against LeBron. It's
bro.
not a sprint.
Okay, I know that I almost lose against LeBron today, and I know that earlier in the, I think our first predictions, Lakers had lost when I had bet with Lakers, so I can't agree with not betting
The,
against LeBron.
the outcome is the NBA title, not these Tuesday night games.
All right,
NBA
we shall see. We shall
all
see.
the games count today. All the games count. No matter what you say, all the games count.
once you make the playoffs, you get a fresh start.
You get a fresh start, is it?
Fresh start once you make playoffs.
But,
All right,
yeah,
let me talk about Cavs. Cavs have been almost that dark horse team, so to speak.
not that
Like,
hard. It's a surprise team.
Cavaliers?
Yeah, it's a surprise team for the
yeah,
season. Right now they turn in the East, yo. They 19 and 12 on the season. Like, nobody expected that whatsoever. I
you know,
know.
Allen doing his thing
Yeah,
over there. You know,
yeah, and they did start an unconventional lineup with 3 7-footers in their starting lineup. Larry Markin at 93, Evan Mobley at 84, Jerry Allen at 85. So
hmm
unconventional, but they're playing some lockdown defense truthfully, and their defense is just fueling their offense because they don't really have that their half court offense is not really that great. Their offense on the whole is not that great, but their defense is fueling it because they're turning over persons, getting out and running. Like that game that they had, they were beating. I can't remember which team so badly. I don't know if it was Detroit or something like that. It was almost like after the game when they lost by 73. It was looking like it was trending in another direction. They ended up being that way. Oh, I think it was the
yeah.
Rockets. They ended up
hmm
being that way. But my God, they have been, I guess, a huge surprise um, to the season, but it's good to see a pretty young team. Uh, with some veterans, Ricky Rubio and Kevin Love, kind of being the mentors on the team,
Yeah.
and they're enjoying the winning right now. A lot of them took this between this week and last week with the COVID situation that we probably get into a little bit later. But
Yeah.
some of their games going to be postponed this week, but they've been on the raise, and it's good to see they won their last 5 games. So
Yeah.
great stuff
I
for the
always like
guys.
it when I see teams actually like winning
Yeah,
instead of names winning. I
yeah,
like to see when teams win, and I guess for me it brings more excitement to the basketball because more people get involved in contributing to the win than one person.
right.
Right. So yeah, I definitely like that. You got anything to say about the Cavs?
I'm very
Hakim,
surprised.
that is.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly surprised because I had no idea they were doing so well. I know they were winning a couple of games, but they were 30 East, 19 and 12.
Yeah,
You know, like surprised. But I know they have some good players, good solid role players. Now the other teams they got a lot of transfers this season. But as I'm looking through the lineup, I'm just trying to who's their star. You know, Colin Sexton is their star, but he's on. I'm assuming he's in COVID protocol.
yeah. No, no, he's injured. He out for the season.
He's out for the season.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So that's even more alarming to me. You know, like, I saw a guy here called D Wade. I'm like, who's this guy? But it's D Wade.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. But to what Hansel said, it is a beautiful thing you see teams play well. But this is a superstar league. This is a star. This is almost star. I don't know how far they're gonna get for a star. They might get to the playoffs, hopefully.
Right now,
But
You'll be surprised,
yeah,
man.
yeah, it's true.
they
Right
need
now,
they need a couple of stars, brother. Unless a star has been born, they need a couple of
Well,
stars.
well,
possibly. Who knows?
right now, they said defense wins championships. So right now they killing on that end. It's just as you said, they need a star bucket getter, and right now
And
they
it's
don't have
something
that.
special.
Yeah, well, I don't even know. I can't say so right now because the Knicks are trash on defense. So I can't say that.
Must be
But
homework.
but yeah, like they don't got someone that could go and get him buckets, and Colin Sexton would have been that guy, but as I say, he out for the season. So uh, yeah, it would have to be Darius Garland, truthfully. But I guess I still yet to see um, his I guess how explosive he can be with his scoring to be able to like, kind of carry them on the offensive end. Which he probably will have to, and he does have to during through the season because, as I say, like, offense isn't overly great. They don't really got that many offensive or that many offensively polished players on their roster. So that would be the challenge, but it's good to see the defense just carry them the way.
Hmm. What about the
Osman's actually
Grizzlies?
playing well too. I forgot he's on that team still.
Who?
Osman, he was on the team when LeBron was
Yeah,
there as well.
Shelly Osman.
A good 3 pointer.
Yeah. Um, right, Hans, you were saying,
Yeah, I was asking you guys about Grizzlies because I think Grizzlies are hot as well.
yeah, they're more than
I
hard.
think they've been playing. Yeah, they've been playing some great basketball.
And it don't make no sense to me because it's like, yo, Ja is old, no, and literally Ja was the one that was backing that team
Hmm.
um, at the beginning of the season, and
Yeah,
Ja went out and they become this super defensive team. Also, like, another young team that defense is leading the way for them. They won their last 10 games, like what, and all of them will have been without Ja. So I
yeah.
am so. I don't even know what to say about it, but kudos to them.
Maybe that's
They,
the answer. Who knows?
yeah,
Because usually Ja is a man that going to the basket.
yeah.
He's the one that takes control of the offense. So now that he's out and the players are relying on each other, like I was trying to tell Hakeem, like teams do well when they play together instead of having one star player. So this might be a glimpse of what I was talking about or trying to explain
Yeah,
in terms of team play versus star player play. But yeah, it's been good to watch. It's been interesting basketball, and I just hope that they can continue to do well. And hopefully, when Ja comes back, like he adds to it,
yeah.
and not
Surprise.
they revert back to what they were playing earlier in the season.
When is Josh supposed to be turning?
I'm not even sure, truthfully. Um, but I don't think he's old. He's not supposed to be old for any super extended period of time, to my recall. Um, but he should be back sometime soon, I would say.
Mhm.
Mm.
Probably
Yeah,
for the new year.
Yeah,
yeah,
let's
that's
hope.
good.
You had any other thoughts about the Grizzlies Brave one?
No, I just think, I guess I could say Jeremy Jackson is getting a chance to kind of, I guess, be a focal point too. St. Jazz being out because really, they're
Mhm.
supposed to be the one too. Um, Jeremy Jackson hasn't really found the footing that people would have expected him to find, but his career has been derailed by injuries early on. But I guess this time he's been able to, this time period, he's been able to kind of find his footing.
Mhm.
With that group that's out there minus Ja, and hopefully, as you said, we could get him continuing into that rhythm that he's building when Ja comes back, and Ja just adds to that rather than
Right.
subtracts.
Correct. Correct. Who's not hot, man?
Uh,
Who is not hot?
we need to start with the Trailblazers. The Trailblazers have been a mess. Uh,
Game
Total.
not
a
42.
total mess. I know,
Total
yes, yeah,
mess.
Dame had 43 on Friday against
42.
the Nuggets, but that's the only way that they're beating teams. That's the only way that they will beat teams, and that's been a recipe for the past how much ever years. Exceptional offense, top, usually top five, top 10, let me say, but just can't get the defensive scheme or the defense to click the way that it needs to in order for them to have sustained success. And
Mhm.
right now they changed the system. I remember the season before the last, they would have got a whole bunch of defensive players, and right now still nothing has changed. And I don't know if that starts with Dame, but uh, I gotta give kudos for him to sticking through it all because it's probably really rough, and the pressures that everyone's saying like, Dame, we gotta pick up and go somewhere else, man, try something different.
Yeah.
But he really wants to stick it out. Uh, I guess he has his reasons, but I do think that they should probably just try something different, blow it up and try something different at this point, or get rid of CJ McCollum and see if they could find a different, sometime some other type of star to put in that same. Everybody's been
Mhm.
saying Ben Simmons. They don't know how that's going to go, but I think it's time to have a change around him, especially in who's his next best player.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's time for that combo, that duo. It's not a Batman and Robin for sure because it's not effective
Yeah,
to to go. It's like Dame has been playing. Dame is obviously the best player on that team. He's been playing the exception. He has a lot of exceptional games. I think that was his like 40th 40-point game. I think yesterday or when it was this week.
damn.
So he's constantly had to build them up. But the fact that they're struggling in the way they are, I is it's kind of tough. It's hard to watch. It's like the same thing year in year out. So I think they really need to switch out either CJ or block the whole team, as you said.
Yeah,
But something has to go though. Something has to give because you can tell this team cannot win a championship. Like
definitely not.
their ceiling right now is like the second round playoffs.
You get in that far right now, because at this point, how they look right now, I don't even know they probably on the outskirts of you playing like 10 seed right now.
Yeah, yeah, but if they do make it somehow, they might get past the first one, but they do have star talent. But but the team needs to be better, bro. The team needs to be better. I think Ben Simmons would be nice if Ben Simmons and Dame could hook up.
Yeah,
That'd be a brilliant combo. But I don't know how Ben. I don't know his condition of Ben right now. I don't know if 76ers would want CJ
yeah,
for Ben.
yeah,
They would have a whole lot of
yeah,
draft picks.
yeah.
I don't know if Trailblazers have that kind of draft pick.
Yeah, I don't think they do. And I don't think they will want to give him a whole. That in itself is, you just got to see how that goes. I think they'll be a little bit reluctant because they've been one of the most consistent teams in making the playoffs, but that has amounted to nothing, and they might just try to just go through maybe another rebuild soon if it all goes south. So I don't know. I feel like they may be a little bit more stingy with the draft capital, but that depends on how much belief they have in Ben Simmons to take it to the next level. And I don't know. Right now I personally won't be that confident in him into
You
taking
said me as a 76er fan?
as a fan or as a team owner or as anybody, if, as part of the Trailblazers organization, I, I don't know. I guess
You
as
can
you said,
imagine,
I
could you
don't know.
imagine? And Dame, though, Dame is like the big dog. He's the
Yeah,
alpha dog. You got Benny that side.
yeah,
Oh God,
yeah. It did be good, but I don't know if that would be like taking to a championship or anything like that.
I
Baby
feel
steps,
like
playoffs.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like I feel like could though. I mean, like if you got those two guys, obviously you need a couple more three pointers, some good role players. You don't need that many more. I think because don't forget that team still got to the Western Conference Finals. I think like
Yeah,
3 years.
3 years ago, yeah, or yeah, what was
Yeah,
4 years ago.
yeah.
But if they could have added Ben Simmons with CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard, then fine.
Oh yeah,
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 but I don't think that's
yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
But
I
like
think Ben
the
has
state
4 years in
of
this
Ben
contract,
Simmons
right?
right now, though.
Mhm.
Pardon?
I think Ben has like 3 or 4 more years in this contract.
Yeah,
Uh,
Yeah, he's not going anywhere for free.
but I mean, like if Ben wants and that courtesy is extended to him to come over to Trailblazers, is he like I guess restricted from doing that since he's not being used at 76ers right now?
I don't know his boy trade. So
Yeah,
if
because yeah,
if Portland proposes a trade offer, and the 76ers they can get him. Simple as that.
but not as a free agent. They have to
Yeah,
get something in return, and that's the problem. If
Yeah, obviously.
last year, right, he could legit not play, and Trailblazers can say no, we just hold up, we ain't stuff, we ain't hold it out this year, and then when Ben come over next year, man, come over, and then Ben come across for free. No, they don't lose anything, and our team is ready.
But you just said that
yeah,
he got like
yeah.
three or
He got
four
3 years,
years.
so that's a
So
while before they could
Yeah, he
make
got
him.
yeah,
cleared.
that's a
Yeah,
long
so it gotta
time.
be a trade.
So it's too late, yeah. So you can't do that. So definitely
You
got
got
to
out some money for Ben, buddy.
money.
Um, Speaking of 76ers ain't hot either.
Yeah,
Joel Embiid doing his thing, but I mean
I
he has no one to like really help the team.
I wouldn't even say that he is doing his thing truthfully. I know that Joel Embiid could be one of the most dominant players in the NBA, and I don't know if he had
But he needs
COVID.
support though.
Yeah, but even I can't say that he put in all those numbers that you could say, oh my god, Embiid did all this and still, yeah, they still lost. I don't feel like that has been him over the past couple of weeks. Maybe
Well,
one or
yeah,
two games,
understandable.
but I feel like when they have one, it's been they won by committee, not that Embiid went off or anything like that. Because to me, I still feel he's a little bit affected by the COVID. Truthfully, you might not be saying it, but he got COVID, and ever since then he's been a little bit slow. Uh, I don't know, he just been getting beat.
Hmm.
Truthfully, he hasn't been able to bring that energy that he usually brings. That's from looking. That's from the A test. He is trying though, but
Yeah.
he's not to that form that we know that he could be at. And I think that's one of the part of the reasons for their downfall. As you say, he doesn't have that good that he could kind of like, lean on to
Hmm.
pull him out. Tobias Harris should be the next in line, but he could be really up and down a lot of times. Great player, but very up and
Right.
down, and actually making more than Embiid.
Good player.
Yeah,
Good player.
yeah,
Not great
not
player.
great.
Because you can't be great and be fluctuating like
Yeah,
that in terms of
exactly.
performance.
Yeah, not steady and force at all. But
Yeah.
they gotta find some way to recover. I'm not sure how they will, but they'll figure it out, man. They'll figure it out.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, and Embiid will get a little bit better as we go into the season. But again, another team that has some COVID protocols now again. So
Hmm.
that's really killing the league right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
This team, 76ers, is really built or structured for Ben and Embiid to play together
Yeah,
as the focal point.
yeah,
No, one of those players are missing is already there. They already handicapped him in a sense. As great as Embiid is, right? He is injury prone, or he always has some sort of health problem going on. He
yeah,
misses a lot.
yeah,
He's not reliable in that point of view. So it's like they gonna need unless Tobias steps up, they gonna need somebody. So they must be head in back office. They must be praying that Ben come back and Ben play. because the felt bad, right? This team went good. This team went going out for. They're a fight. They're just, I think their record is 15 or 15 now. They're
Yeah.
a 500. That sums it up. Like that sums it up. They need men. They need somebody. I'm just surprised that they haven't traded them right now. I guess they're willing to settle to hope that MB could pull this team through, but
Yeah.
they need a miracle.
Well, when it comes to that, is that they started the season, they had a lot of injuries and a lot of people out, and they were still able to win games. And it was like, okay, this team seems pretty cohesive.
Teams were finding themselves. So
Yeah,
he just
yeah,
great player. He was
yeah.
playing a lot of minutes, but that's when he missing games now because he can't maintain these high minutes.
You know, but and he had COVID too, as I say, so we don't know how
Oh,
it's
yeah.
impacting him. So, I think that's part of the reason. Yeah, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, that could be too. Yeah, it does affect him differently.
New York Knicks had a decent start to the season, and as they
That's
progress,
a
we've
great start.
seen a steady downfall of the
Yeah,
Knicks with the whole Kemba Walker situation, like him being benched and Julius Randle staying on with J.R. Barrett and the rest of them. We've seen Derrick Rose come in and do his thing as best as he could to kind of get the offense going, but nothing has really worked out for the Knicks. So what's going on there, man?
right now, the only thing I can say about it, it gotta be coaching. It gotta be understanding what was the lineups to use, etc., etc. That's our Tom Thibodeau for me. Julius Randle hasn't been good. I just tired of talking about the Nets, truthfully, because I feel like a lot of it is predicated around how trashy Julius Randle has been playing. And
Hmm.
last year they put a lot of stock into him being the main player. That's the reason why they got so far. And he was delivering, but no, he isn't. I feel like this last year was just a anomaly year for Julius Randle. Unfortunately, that's all I have to say on the Knicks.
Must say unfortunately too. What are your thoughts, Hakim?
Off the great start, I personally think Julius Julius Randle's not that guy. Like he can play, but he got talent. I don't know if he should be number one, player for a team. But he should be. He's not that star guy.
He's not that
So
guy.
he's not that guy. Right? So the last year, I think because there was no pressure on him, there was a little pressure for the most part. I think that's how he was able to operate. For the time he became into that hemisphere where he's now the main guy. He's now considered a star. I think he was an all-star last year, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah,
So, I think that's his first all-star appearance too,
I think so. Yeah.
right? Yeah. So like he's into a new category now, and coach planning their defense to trap him. Once they trap him, put him in difficulties, the team is on to perform as well.
Yeah.
And I think he's not adapted to this change of playing style towards him. I think that's the biggest problem. Derrick Rose is playing well in the early stages. He's so now. But I just think Julius Randle needs to get out of his funk. He just needs to find that headspace where he can dominate. But I just think things are making it extremely difficult for him to be comfortable. And I don't think he's not really he's not really a big passer kind of player. He will make the pass,
Yeah.
but he's not the one that's going to find that extravagant pass to make an outlandish assist. He's not that guy, but
uh, all right, okay. So before we reach the big topic or big game for this week, let me talk about the players that I guess we should tip our hats to that performed well this week. KD for the Nets has been, as always, just a legend for the team. To be honest, like his shot percentage from field is incredible. Like the difficult shots he has to make that he ends up making is always a sight. Like it's just always good to watch Kevin do his thing. Like just pull up in the paint and deliver every time. Pardon? I can't hear you right now. I don't know if you're saying something. Oh, okay. Yeah, but like I said, it's been a pleasure just watching him do his thing. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts, Akim?
KD played well. I think KD has been playing extremely well. I think the biggest difference for KD this last week is he's been asked to do so much other than scoring. He's been asked to be the assist guy. He's been asked to be the rebound guy.
Right.
He's asked to carry kind of like initiate the offense. So he's been asked to do things that he normally is not asked to do. I think it's all for his capability. Come on, the man's like 7 feet. He's an assassin. I think that's the biggest difference. So people are surprised by how much he's doing. And I do think we need to applaud his efforts this week. He's been incredible, having some big point games and leading his team to success.
Yeah,
So he's been outstanding this week.
yeah, but
Definitely, I
yeah,
agree.
KD, KD been backpacking all season long. Truthfully, Harden still trying to figure out himself. Um, and there's nothing else. He's just literally carrying the team, man. He's getting some good contributions from Patty Mills and Marcus Aldridge at times. But
Yeah.
truthfully,
And those
he
been a good
is yeah. Truthfully, he's been truly sensational. Everybody's saying that he's the best player in the league. I had a little survey where most people pick him or Steph Curry, but the next guy is Jokic, and as we talked about it last week a little bit, because last week he was the
Hmm.
player of the week. He was going
Yeah.
bunkers. They have such a good week this week, but as I say, he still has this team rising from the ashes essentially because
Great.
their team has been devastated with injuries all the way through, and somehow he's still finding a way to help them to win. I just don't understand it.
MVP,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
MVP.
that's true. Like,
MVP.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, they can
Most
give it to him.
value.
Yeah, yeah, he's putting in the most value when he's off the court. This team is absolute trash. When he's on it,
If you
it's
say
the best team
LeBron,
in the
how come
league.
I'ma slap you?
Yeah,
And I,
If you,
I,
I
I
will
can't,
slap you, bro.
I can't say LeBron, but LeBron did get,
No, Jokic. We back to Jokic. Forget
yeah,
about
he did get
LeBron.
player of the week
yeah, he did get pretty beat. So
from
Yeah,
no,
from the week
I mean,
prior.
like
Yeah,
he'll do his thing when he has to,
but LeBron been
or
dropping
when,
points, you know.
yeah.
huh?
LeBron been dropping some big scoring games this week.
Not this week. The week
Yeah,
prior. The week prior. When he went,
Yeah,
he won the week word this week, but it was
yeah,
from the week prior,
yeah,
and he was
we
carrying
prayer.
them. He was
Even this week, we still have some decent points. Not huge games. We still have some good games though.
yeah, he did.
yeah. But like Rayvon was saying, I still think that Jokic or KD is up there in the running for MVP. To be honest, based on how they're being performing and helping their team out in terms of value. Like when we focus on value, I think those two guys definitely have it.
Oh, for
Let's not
sure.
let forget. We have to also mention the 3 point guard. You know,
Yeah,
Steph, yeah, for
Curry.
sure.
You know, he broke the record this week. Tuesday it was the most threes ever made in the NBA.
yeah,
It's
Yeah,
2,974. So
yeah, yeah. We want to take some time to talk about
yeah.
him,
yeah,
but we could as well
we
talk
was going to
about
give him
him.
his flowers
Yeah,
eventually.
but we could as well do it right
But
now. Yeah, the man is a legend officially. No, we already knew he was going to be. He was before,
um,
but it's more official. Uh, that boy,
yeah.
best shooter of all time. We've been saying it
I
even
don't
before
know
he
who's
got
gonna
here.
beat Steph. I think it's gonna be a couple of years. Well, I just want to say a couple, but a good set of time before someone beats Steph. Because know that Steph
Jordan
ain't done
Poole.
yet.
Yeah,
Steph still got a lot of basketball to play,
oh, for
and
sure.
that's his game. And to to be all time at this point in his career
Yeah,
is incredible. One, and he's he's definitely gonna put up a number up there that the person to beat that is gonna be
even more.
glorified
Yeah,
heavily,
yeah,
like
But
insanely glorified. But right now, Steph is the man. We got a clip, I believe,
yeah.
of Steph doing something incredible this week.
As usual.
I thought that just sums up the the
I
kind of shooter that he
Yeah,
is.
it's true.
To be honest, yeah,
It is true. So I can try to put it in the clip for you guys so you can see. It is Steph shooting a shot from the tunnel in the stands. Like, come on, man. Like, what? I don't even know.
and
Like, I just
splashing too.
yeah, and
Like
splashing. Like,
his shot was so wet, bro. Like,
like,
oh my god.
I just think he's just an accurate individual on a whole. Like, he just
Yeah,
got that hand-eye coordination, like, to hit stuff. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
he's special like that though,
yeah,
and I think no better person to kind of I guess glorify at this point in terms of the NBA. Like is crazy.
yeah.
I'm getting some feedback.
Yeah, I get some feedback
Getting
here on
some
the
feedback
internet.
as well. I don't know if someone's playing something in the background, but Um, Hakim, do you have something playing in the background? I don't know.
No. You hear something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was getting some feedback. Anyways, but yeah, Steph is the man. He's being congratulated by his teammates. He's being congratulated by Ray Allen himself, the man that he passed by Reggie Miller, who Ray Allen passed previously. And
yeah,
congrats to Steph,
yeah,
man.
man,
Keep doing what you're doing. Definitely changed the game of basketball.
for sure.
And it's been incredible watching. We're gonna continue to watch because it's amazing
Yeah.
what you're doing.
And to add to that, so you were saying you're not sure when to break the record. I'm gonna go in the right. I'm gonna take a wild leap of faith here now and say that in 10 years, if everything goes along, Jordan Poole will be the man to break that record.
Come on, man.
Come
It's early
on,
days.
bro.
I'm not gonna shut it
Early
down,
days,
right?
but Jordan Poole, he this is his second league, like second year in the league, right? The way he's hitting these 3 pointers,
No,
but
I think
I
it's his
thought
third.
it's his third.
Yeah, I think
No,
it's
it's
his
his
third year.
second year.
Nah, I think it's
I'm
his
not
third year.
going to shut it down, right? But at the same time, he's playing alongside the greatest right now,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Exactly,
The
and
best.
he
I
has
think
Steve Kerr coaching him.
yeah,
It can't be
if Steph
coincidence.
could provide that level of guidance and training for him in order for him to reach that next level, and he takes it all in and actually perfects his game like Steph did, it's possible. But right now, we talk about Steph, man, like the man that changed the way teams play against the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah,
The man like single-handedly changed the way people think about scoring points in the
yeah, yeah,
NBA.
correct.
Like incredible,
Incredible.
incredible.
For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure.
I don't know if anybody has anything to say about Steph, but I don't know what you can say. The
That's
guy is that
amazing.
guy.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. So I feel like we could take time now to talk a little bit about the whole NBA issues with the whole COVID. We having a lot of games being postponed and suspended and what's not.
Hmm.
I just got a little bit of stats here just coming up. I can show you guys on the screen. Um, so yeah, so this guy on Twitter posted about this was yesterday. Um, like 70 players have entered health and safety protocols this month, and there was a total of only 86 for all the seasons. So 70 from this month, and the month ain't
Jeez.
even finished yet. Like that
Yeah.
is that's absolutely crazy. So right now
Is
we
that
just
like does that include repeats or like?
I don't know if it includes repeats, um,
Mm,
but I
I would
guess it
imagine
may.
so, yes.
Yeah, I guess it
Yeah.
may. But
mhm.
that regardless of whether it does, I don't think the repeat's gonna be that big in terms of its impact on this number. But
Right.
if it is, either way, it's still a lot. It's still a lot going on, and right now we in a position where we seeing just a lot of players we don't even know coming onto the court because the NBA had
You might go
decided.
bubble again.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe, but hopefully not. Hopefully they could get it under control, but they can go stop some games in order to do so. And
Hmm.
right now they're going on a pace where they don't seem to be stopping many games, but like three
Yeah.
games get called off for today, and one for sometime this week. Like the next 2 games, like they got 10 players in protocols right now, and
Oh.
that's crazy. Like they don't even have anyone to really play, truthfully. Uh,
That's the next, right?
yeah.
Yeah. That's
Um,
Jordan.
so it's madness, and we got a graph on the screen too. If you see the graph speaks for itself. You don't even need to understand what it is, but
Hmm.
that spike is insane. Uh, so I don't really know what the NBA should really do. Uh, I know the Christmas games are coming up. We're gonna talk about those soon too. But the Christmas games
Yeah.
coming up, and we probably don't want to see the matches that we really wanted to see because all these guys are out. Like KD's supposed to be playing in against the LeBron and Lakers on Christmas Day. I don't know if you even get to see that if you'll be able to be out in time. That's like next week, next Sunday, next Saturday.
Saturday,
Right,
Saturday.
right. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. I gave my hope.
Well, this Saturday coming.
Yeah,
No,
this Sunday
next
coming. Yeah,
Saturday.
this Sunday coming. So it's Sunday. Yeah, next Sunday. Right. But it's probably gonna be a weird Christmas day.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure, sure. I mean, like, hopefully we don't see it a lot throughout the season, but
Yeah,
at the same time, it's understandable if it happens because of the kind of times we're living in right now, right?
yeah,
Um, is a thing. Is going to be here. So is like working around it and seeing how you could reduce the impact on the season. I know that it like only came out of the bubble, so fans can get involved and have the opportunity to watch games again. But if it comes down to a point where it's too much and they need to go back into the bubble, then
Yeah.
that's probably something that they will look at doing so
Hmm.
that the NBA season doesn't stop abruptly. You know.
Well, I think they will be considering about price, because it's very costly to do that again. They were talking about how much
Hmm.
it costs, etc., etc. I don't think that's
Right.
something that they're really interested in doing again, especially the team owners and what's not, because they had to put chip in on it too. So uh,
Hmm.
that's the tough part. I hell you know they want to do that, but you know they wouldn't want to shut it down. So
Right.
that's a delicate balance that they gotta try to
Yeah.
navigate. Truthfully, it's going to be interesting to see how the players come back from having COVID and what's not too. They,
Right.
that could impact the quality of the game. So there's so many factors right now. They're probably in a real tough spot in terms of how
Correct.
to balance it and figure out how to move forward. And I myself, I can't even think of any solutions for them. It's like you either play the games and get some money from people coming to the games, or you don't, and you gotta shut it down and lose out on another set of millions or billions or how much ever they made. Um,
Yeah.
And you're not going to shut it down. You can't shut it
yeah,
down.
and for Christmas Day especially, like Christmas Day is the
Yeah,
really
that's
mega
a
for
big
NBA.
game. That's a
Yeah,
big game.
Yeah. Well, with that said, we just hope that all the players get well soon and that a solution can be found. But
yeah.
we're going to take our break and we're going to come back shortly. And then we're going to talk a little bit more about the craziest game for this week. It's been exciting. So stay tuned, people. We'll be right back. We are back, people, to finish up this talk show for today. We're going to talk quickly about the crazy game, the most outstanding game this week between OKC and the Pelicans. Nasty 40 plus footer shots to end the game, right, Ron? Just your reactions.
Yeah, it was. I was like, I could not believe it when I saw it. I was taken away. So what happened? Right after Shea Julius Alexander, I don't know how to pronounce his name properly, truthfully.
Hmm.
Um, it was like a couple of seconds left on the shot clock. He came down and shot this weird looking from a hip shot from almost from the logo
Yeah,
and scored it. It
on
was
his
like,
off foot, too.
yeah, it was like
It was on
what?
his off foot. It's like
How the hell
weird.
did that score? That tied the game. And then quickly after that, Devontae Graham inbounded the ball and shot the ball like literally from like I don't know like a corner tree, almost a corner tree that he shot from
Yeah.
the opposite side of the court into the other side. It just
Yeah.
floated in the air and just banked off and hit. And I was like, what? That's
Like
probably the
no
most
no one
demoralizing.
expected it either
No one.
because everyone was like, yeah, this is just one of those
Yeah.
lousy shots at
Yeah.
the end, fail attempts.
Just walking
But when
away.
it hit, oh my god, when it
Yeah.
hit, it was crazy. It was
It was
well,
like, you saw it hacking?
yeah.
I saw some highlights. I didn't watch the game,
Yeah.
but when I saw the highlights, I was like, whoa.
Like, that was, I was,
It was a close game though.
yeah,
It was a close game and it was exciting to finish like that too. I
yeah,
think that's now the longest game winner.
yeah. Longest game winning
It was,
NBA
it
history.
was
But it
61, 61 feet, right? I think it
yeah, or
was.
I think it was maybe in the 70s.
That's crazy
Yeah,
distance though.
yeah, that's
I'm not
madness.
gonna lie. Yeah.
He was downtown. That's what he
Yeah.
called downtown.
He was in
He
another
was.
state. What do you mean? Downtown.
Yeah. Let me talk about Kyrie though. Kyrie promised to be back, but as
Magician
a
is
part
back.
time type
Yeah,
kind of player due to his COVID status, vaccine status.
yeah. That's so crazy. Kyrie come back. Kyrie coming back to be a part-time player, part-time hooper.
Mhm.
Uh, and as soon as the man come back, the man ain't health and safety protocols. Bear in mind, I laughing at it, but it might not be aware of how it's supposed to happen. Maybe he needs to be
Right.
in protocols because he's not
That's,
vaccinated and was not with the
yeah.
team. Maybe that might
Hmm.
be it. I think
Right.
that may be it, but still, it's like he came back and then it just became so anticlimactic. Like a couple hours later, we see a tweet or a message saying Kyrie is now in health and safety protocols. Like what
I
the?
figured that's good. I figured those are procedure because they don't know his whereabouts. They don't know
Yeah.
anything. I think that's the procedures today. Assess him, and then based on that, those assessments, then once he comes with the health and safety protocol, they can probably go and play.
Yeah,
Man probably got chill for
That's
14
that's
days.
what give everybody hope.
yeah,
NBA player, like that's a dream.
yeah. It's true.
Like NBA player, let me go and listen to books.
It's true.
Yeah, but like I'm kind of curious as to how they came to this decision because back in the beginning, people been talking about this as a possibility, right?
Hmm.
But they were so stringent on him and saying, no, you're not playing. Either get vaccine or don't play at all. So what brought this to the
But
point? Like,
the Nets are struck. Well, the Nets are not
you can call it
struggling
struggling.
per se, but they have a lot of players. They have facility protocols. And I say that if you have players, they have facility protocols who are vaccinated. They say, well, might as well get Curry. We need the help. Because at these high minutes is also
That's so weak, though.
Yeah, it is because
Like,
at the same time, it's like
yeah.
come on, bro.
All
The money talks, and they need these teams to win. KD is not sustainable for KD to do what he's doing. They have if he doesn't play, the Nets legit will not be able to play certain games. That's how low on players they are. If they have a man that's fully healthy, 100% healthy, ready to play at home, say that you pay him millions, man, so come play some books. Let's go play some more games.
But
Come
the
up
thing,
put in some work.
but the thing about it
Go
is
play
now
some work.
he's somebody that's not vaccinated. He put himself at risk now because there's an outbreak going on in the league. They still continue to play games.
Hmm.
I feel like you can just continue to spread and spread because the games ain't stopping. The guys that have played games against people that have gone into protocols, no, they
Or
probably
not
got
practice with him even
yeah,
because like you said, Nets got like 10 people
in health and safety.
in
But
health
that's
and
but
yeah.
their two games, their next two games got postponed. Which one would have been today? I think one is on Tuesday. Both of them got postponed because they don't even have even with Kyrie trying to come back, they don't even have the complement to start a game. Like, you need to have at
Right.
least 8 players, and they don't even have that. So that's
That, yeah.
yeah. That's tough, and they even got people from like the G League and stuff like that to come on. They still don't got enough players, so
So
it's a
But
tough one. But I on the whole issue of Kyrie actually coming to do part time, as I say, like I just feel like that just feel like so weird. Like
yeah,
if it was Kyrie, I probably just wouldn't play it truthfully because I
correct.
I mean he don't care about the vaccine, but I just
he
see that
wants to play. He
yeah
wants to
he
play.
just wants to play. Which I could understand. I love to play basketball, but it's just like okay, I know them in a tricky spot, or then you gotta come back to me now,
Hmm.
because I'm in a tough spot. Like
And it does look good in his favor too. That and he held his ground.
yeah,
Whatever his reasons are, he held his ground,
yeah,
and they are giving him a chance. And this is what he wanted
yeah,
essentially
yeah,
at least to be able to win games.
yeah.
Right. So that was my point. Like, why no?
Hmm.
So just because you don't got enough
Yeah,
players
Yeah, that's
or
literally
exactly.
whatever,
Yeah,
you can really just
and
kill
because they
no.
know
But like
they need Katie.
understand though, right? These people just operate at a high level usually, right? And usually when you make certain decisions like that to like saying statements, you don't just like revert you the decision in a sense to accommodate.
yeah.
You understand? Because apparently the league's supposed to be bigger than players, right?
Hmm.
So when you make a statement like that to a player and then you revert back to it just because things looking a little brown, that's like really
That happens all the time, though. That happens all the time in the league.
no. But
You
it
have,
also just shows too, right, that the reasoning for the decision might not have been truly genuine in a sense.
you mean from the team's perspective?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it might have been just like a I'm gonna show you that you're nothing or like you know what I mean, like just
They were,
a
I think they were
gesture
hoping.
maybe.
I think they were hoping that they didn't expect things to turn out the way it's turning out right now. But I think
Mhm.
they truly hope that Kyrie might have changed his mind after missing maybe 5 10.
Exactly.
I say, you know what, boy, I missing the NBA, missing the spotlight. Let me change my mind. It's not that serious, but
Yeah.
he held his ground. He held his ground.
I just think it's weak by the NBA, but I'm still glad to see that he got the opportunity. Like it could have been from the beginning, to
Well,
be
not by the
honest.
NBA, but the Nets. The Nets team is
Right,
supposed
next, right,
yeah,
right, right,
Yeah,
right.
because don't forget, it's really because New York
My
has
bad.
the most stringent COVID protocols there
yeah,
is in the right now.
yeah,
If he was other teams, other states are not as stringent, so he'd be
yeah.
able to play, easily. But they require him to be vaccinated in New York. Yeah.
Well, I guess that's that. I mean,
Yeah,
hopefully, like I said, everyone could get well and we could see basketball continue
yeah, and it's
to
full
play
blown. Yeah,
at a high level
yeah, correct.
and yeah, and not like these off situations where all because a team didn't have these players, they start on a losing streak and stuff like that.
Yeah,
We can move on to the predictions
yeah.
for this week. In basketball, we got
Hey,
5 predictions.
This gonna be
And like
tough.
I said before, yeah, like I said
hey,
before, Hakeem is gonna get a little booster on his predictions. If he get them right, he's gonna get that point multiplied by 2. So he got the opportunity to get 10 points. I don't think he'll get all 10, but we'll see.
whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
we'll see. The first one, Hawks versus Knicks. This might be easy, but
Mix.
Knicks. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Cool. That's his first X, people. Right, Vaughn? Right, Vaughn?
I gotta go with the Hawks. I
I,
gotta go with the Hawks. I can't. We might get surprised because it might be
you might.
the rematch. This is they're playing. They're probably playing in Madison Square Garden. It's Christmas, so more than likely they're gonna be playing at the Knicks.
Mhm.
But I feel like the Hawks will come out too to say nah though. Like we still here though. We still here. Yeah, we're not gonna be playing good, but I feel like this is gonna be a exciting game. Maybe more than people
It might be
anticipate.
close.
Yeah, I feel it's
Yeah.
gonna be a close game more
It
than
might
people
be close.
anticipated because the Nets have been absolute trash over the past few games. But
Yeah.
I can go with the Hawks. So I choose Trey Young.
Trey Young, I choose you.
Yeah.
Um, you wanna tell us why you chose Nick Sakin?
uh, I just really miss because as much as we're struggling, I believe they're gonna have a bounce back. I believe that Randall will put themselves together, and although they lost against Golden State, they didn't play bad for the most part. So I do think they can win. And if I'm not mistaken, I did see a report today that Trae Young's injured. So, if Trae Young's injured,
Hmm.
those guys, I got to put in mix.
Um,
Hmm.
I,
But you know when superstars go out like we were saying about Grizzlies,
mhm.
when Ja
Let's
went
start,
out,
start,
Grizzlies
start
start
following.
putting on the fire. So I
The
mean,
Nets going to put the clamps on them, though.
I didn't
all
see
right,
the Nets
well,
defense even really saying that much. So I know we
we'll
talking
see.
about.
We'll see.
I feel like before we go on to the next one, I feel like the Hawks supporting cast is pretty good. That's why they
Mm.
got that far last year, and they still got the same guys. So I feel like they find a way to. The only thing is Bogdanovich. I think Bogdanovich might be but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think a lot of these predictions ain't coming into who is going to be available because at this point we don't really know.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
true. It's true.
Yeah,
Well, with that, I'm just choose Hawks. Just putting my prediction there.
yeah.
We got guys. Oh, whoa. We got Celtics and Bucks. That's a good matchup there. I think Celtics has found a little bit
A
of groove,
groove.
and
Yeah.
Bucks have been pretty on and off, but steady in a sense.
Mhm.
So Hakeem, we can
Is that a
start with
home
you
game?
again.
Is that a home game for Bucks?
I'm not
Uh,
sure actually.
I think it might be a whole game for the Celtics. Let me just double check. Pretty sure, but I guess either
If it
way.
at Celtics, I go with Celtics though for sure.
I guess Utah.
That is at Celtics. I'm going.
Go
Ooh,
against the grain, please.
but Celtics. I think I'm going with Bucks. I'm
Oh
going.
yes, that's two X's, people. Two X's
Nah, it's
for
actually
Hakeem.
but no, it's actually at the Bucks. It's at the
It was at
Bucks.
the
That is
Bucks.
Yeah,
Bucks.
yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
Huh?
Still going with Bucks. Still going
I
with
don't know,
Bucks.
cause like, but why would you change though?
Yeah, exactly.
Huh?
if you went with Bucks playing away,
Something,
why
something,
would you change?
something that live better at home,
Yeah.
Something's away actually.
Well, I think I'm gonna go the Celtics for this one.
Yeah, same
It could be
here.
close. Saints is at Bucks, but I've seen Bucks play garbage at home, so
Yeah, me too.
um,
Me too. And I don't think they have all their guys too. Like I think Giannis and Chris Middleton was out just the other day too. It was only
mhm.
Drew Holiday that was playing really. So I know right now they got Tatum and Brown, and hopefully
Mhm.
they don't end up in COVID protocols by the end of this week. But if they're both there, I got my money on the on the Celtics also.
Who's the other guy that played for the Celtics?
Marcus
Is
Smart.
it pardon?
Schroeder,
Marcus Smart.
Yeah,
Marcus,
Marcus. Yeah,
mhm.
Marcus is a good supporting player as well
Yeah,
too. So yeah, Celtics. I think Celtics should come up on top. Warriors versus Suns. This is a big one.
yeah.
This is the one
This is
that
part
we've been
three. Yeah,
anticipating because Suns won the first one. They're gonna stay, tie them up, and
yeah,
give them the business. And now this is part three. I think this is gonna be a tight game again.
yeah, for sure.
Ah,
I mean, the
Yes,
last game
that's
was
tough.
tight. The Suns really
well,
wet the
the
bed.
first one was tight,
Yeah,
but yeah, I think this one is gonna be one of the first meet,
yeah,
and not like the second one.
for sure,
Um,
for sure.
who knows, man? I think I'm gonna go Warriors for this one. I think Warriors are gonna go 2-1 on them
Mhm.
this time around. Yeah, I'll give this one to Warriors for sure.
That's,
Everyone, you?
that's tough.
I think I can go with the Suns with this one. I ain't
Yeah.
actually ain't sure who out for them or anything like that, but given what I know about the Suns and how
Hmm.
consistent they've been playing, they want to come back. Chris Paul gonna want to come back and get back from that last game. I
Yeah,
think like all those guys because they really got they really got it handed to them in the last Warriors game.
and
Truthfully,
that's what I think is gonna be another game one type of thing situation where it's gonna be close.
yeah.
But I got Warriors to edge instead of Suns edging. What about you, Hakeem?
This is a very tough one. I mean, like both teams have been playing well. It really depends on how Curry plays. If Curry shows up, Warriors gonna win hands down.
But what about your boy though? Your prediction to smash Kyrie's record.
He's there too, but he's being groomed. He's not there yet. He's being groomed. Come on, man. But I think I'm going with the Warriors. I think the team is going to prove something. People expected it to be a close game, but I think Warriors will put on them by 10 points. Uh, I think this
You
is.
want double down on that for an extra point.
I'm not gonna start off too. You know, I don't come on, no, man. Come on, man. Go ahead.
I don't
But
know.
I
This
think
could get you. This could get you. If you get all right, then you could get like that extra point would get double. So you could get 12 points if you
so.
get
I
it
say,
wrong.
all right. I double up. I say that they're gonna win by within 5 point margin.
We just said 10
5 point.
points. All right.
But I ain't gonna
That's
go
really
5 points. Go
conservative.
5 points.
Yeah, yeah,
Go
that's
After
very
you say
conservative.
that, do you think that they put the beating on them? What's
Yeah, 5 points.
5 points is not
You
beating. That's
want
the
you
coolest
you
game.
A three and a turnover
you
too.
work me in. All right, work me in. 10 points, then.
All right.
10 points.
I think that's still pretty conservative, but we give you that. If you get
Nah, I can't be more. No, not more than 10 points. I can't.
if you get this right, then you get that would be what that would be. You get extra 2 points.
Yeah, so that's 12. So this will be 10 points or more, between 10 and 15 points, because we can have you getting 8 and be like, oh, that's almost 10. Nah, it gotta be between
Hey,
10
round up.
and
No, but it
15.
gotta be, it gotta be greater than 10. 10 or
Yeah.
greater.
10 and up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
No, but it can't be too far up. No, because if them win by a big margin, 10 is like okay.
Yeah.
So
Eh,
it gotta be within a range.
At
Because
least it's at least 10. The range
I
is
mean, yo, the fairest thing is at 10. That's the fairest, but we
Yeah.
giving you little leeway for like error. But it has to be about anyway. Anyway, so, Nets versus Lakers. Right on. I don't know about Nets, but hey.
I this one a little bit tough. I don't know who can be playing because the Lakers got a bunch
Exactly.
of people in COVID protocols. I can just say the Lakers just for fun. Whatever the
For
outcome
fun.
is, whatever the outcome is, that's maybe not the best fit, but
Mhm.
we don't know. Some like bare G League players might end up be playing this game because at this point I don't know who can be out of health and safety protocols by then. Truthfully, who knows? I don't know if LeBron is in it actually. LeBron might actually be playing. I know KD is in health and safety, but uh,
Kitty. Oh damn.
yeah,
Shoot.
yeah. This
if
one's
this
tough.
match, if this match was if both teams were full strength, I would still choose the Lakers.
I would
But-
choose Nets if both teams
Alright,
were
then,
full
what
strength.
you mad?
LeBron, bro.
I know, man. I know.
But since hopefully the game
I
match,
believe in LeBron
right?
here.
Obviously I choosing LeBron, I choosing Lakers
Man, I choose Lakers. Man, I choosing LeBron first.
for the W. So you got this, man. All in.
This like you guys were saying, this one is hard because if the sniper gun put up in the case, then
Yeah.
I don't know who gonna really shoot for Nets. I mean,
Patty Mills. Patty Mills.
yeah, but Paddy Mills
I don't
is
even
more
know
of a support shooter than
if-
a score leader.
I don't even know if
You want to see Patty Mills?
yeah.
Patty Mills will hit the Australian mode. He's gonna hit Patty Mills for Australia.
Man, this game gonna get cancelled. Yeah,
Yeah, it might
game
get
cancelled.
it might get
and
He
cancelled.
might get cancelled, but let's hope not. Let's hope not, man.
Why not? Let the players get time to rejuvenate and stuff like that. I don't know.
They go
If,
week.
But
if
this is
this
them.
game
Denver.
played this week, if this game played this week, I gotta go with Lakers.
It's Saturday.
Yeah, if this game happens, I gotta go with
And a
Lakers.
lot can happen between now and then. So
Exactly. And unfortunately, we can't come back. It's not like we can make predictions right at the start of the game.
yeah, correct.
So this is it. Lakers. Hopefully, is not a nail biting game like last week. But yeah, Lakers for me. Mavs versus
what we could
Jazz.
do this impromptu here. What we could do is we could do a quick live on the day, and because we could switch it out later. Do like do a live on the day, and just give you predictions for the day before, given whatever the state of the teams are at that point. Hold on.
When they changing? When they changing, brother? Got me put
Alright,
on
that's just an
thing.
option. That's just an
Yeah.
option.
Lakers.
Mavs versus Jazz.
If Lucas out, I go with Jazz.
Lucas out with Jazz.
Spider Mitchell still good, right?
Yeah, he's been actually blazing over the
I
Kelly
mean,
Pass
he's not in any sort of health and safety protocols.
Uh, not to my knowledge.
The fact that these predictions come
Yeah,
down to
yeah,
who's gonna play.
it's
I
tough,
go
man.
and chat now. I
It's
go and
tough,
chat.
but as I say, we still don't even know until the day before, and even then, sometimes you don't know because then we can just
Yeah.
see
Yeah,
a tweet and
exactly.
say, "Oh, Donovan Mitchell is in health has entered health and safety protocols."
Another one. Another one.
Yeah,
Knock on wood. Hopefully not.
hopefully not.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta go with the Jazz too for this one.
Yeah.
Jazz been playing exceptional basketball. They really getting into that, that I guess championship contender mode. The guys playing out of the mind. Excellent
Jazz been bringing the
offense.
music,
Yeah,
man.
it's true.
Jazz been bringing the music. I got to go with Jazz as well. They haven't been like super outstanding, but they've been playing solid
Yeah,
basketball. So
yeah,
I think that will be a good. I think it will be a good game
yeah.
for
I do too.
them, and they'll come out on top. So that's probably the second close game in this matchup thing, besides Suns and Warriors. So there you have it, peoples. That is our predictions for this week. I hope you guys also play along and tune in. Follow us on Instagram at House Your Bros, and you can give your predictions as well and play along and see
Comments. Yeah,
what your points would be looking like. But like I said, Hakim got that times two multiplier on there, so hopefully he can get as much wrong as possible so that he can get at the bottom. and, and yeah, that'll be that. There was a crazy fight this week, guys. We're just gonna transition from basketball and talk a
yeah.
little bit
That'll be
about some combat
yeah.
sports.
Some other sports on
mean,
the whole.
Been a crazy fight this week. 6 round knockout between Jake Paul and Sir Woody. I can't even remember his full name.
Tyson
No,
Woodley.
Tyrone
Woodley.
Tyson
Yeah.
Woodley.
There are
Yeah,
Tyron
Woodley.
Yeah,
Yeah. He got clocked.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
You mean Nick?
Night nurse.
He got clocked. Like I don't understand. And to be honest, like looking at the replay, the punch wasn't even a perfect punch either.
It
was-
didn't need to be.
It was just a freebie.
Yeah,
It was just a freebie. Like he dropped his guard, and I don't know if it was something subtle that Jake Paul did that caused him to drop his left hand, but that's a rookie mistake. That's a mistake that you made in the gym, and
Yeah.
you correct and stuff like that. So to go out like that was
kind of weak.
yeah. And,
Kinda weak.
and the way he fell too,
Yeah.
it was even more dramatic.
It was
It's like he face dove in the canvas.
yeah,
It's
like, that's so embarrassing. Truthfully,
yeah. Like I feel for the guy, to be honest, because to get knocked out in the second fight and not even go the distance or into the championship rounds, like people will call it, like the final rounds.
yeah,
Like you get knocked out midway, making a stupid mistake. That's unfortunate, but I don't know. Congrats to Jake, I guess, for getting the knockout.
yeah. I guess I actually could show the clip here a bit for those who didn't see it. It's just a short clip of the guy getting his head rocked. Truthfully, um, but
Might be
yeah,
sent,
like it was.
sent a lullaby punch.
I guess Hakim. I don't know if I think we would talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, I
If you,
saw the.
if you were able to give any insight on Jake Paul, what you think about his I guess his rise to boxing fame.
He's a great showman.
Mhm.
Like he's clearly marked.
I was
If
just
he markets
about to say
himself,
something.
he's great. He's great at marketing himself, right?
Mm.
Boxer. No, he has some talent, but he's not a boxer per se yet. He's been fighting obviously former UFC fighters, MMA boxers who are in their older stage of their category where they're really playing the aspect. But Tyson Woodley himself, he's a former UFC champion.
Tyrone.
Yeah,
It's Tyrone or Tyson?
I think it's Tyrone.
Tyrone Woodley.
Yeah.
He's a former.
Can't put Tyson on that guy. Not like,
So it's
not
like
been knocked out like that.
So it's like it's to me the way 6 rounds, 6 or 8 rounds, which isn't bad.
yeah.
I don't know how you got
That's horrible, bro.
6 or 8 rounds.
I mean,
It's
I guess.
but
That six rounds is nothing.
it's Get what?
Yeah. Well, then again, I'm comparing these guys to actual boxers, so who knows? It might be
And
something. It might be something.
he is 39 years old too, so he's an old boy in terms of
Yeah.
the fighting aspect. But Jay has some good. He has some good power. He has some good. He
Yeah.
has a good arm. He has a good power in him. And Jake is like 24. These things do catch up to you. The man's 24 years old. But
34 is young, bro.
Yeah.
no. Tyrone is
20.
30,
Yeah.
and Jake is 24.
20.
Yeah, but 34 at 34 in boxing, you
39,
experience. Oh, 39. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's crazy.
He old. Yeah. Okay.
So come on, and Jake is 24.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I mean that's a big 15-year difference there.
Yeah. Okay.
So but I think they both got paid. I think they got a nice payout. The first match for sure was a nice payout. So it's both.
Do it for the payout.
Alrighty. I think that's what it's like. It look kind of like.
Nah, I was saying do it for the payout.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about your shit. No, I remember watching. I saw a clip of Jake Paul giving Tyrone a Rolex before the fight, and then I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out, buddy. So it's like you give me money, Ross, and that's knock you out. Like they were having lunch too, so it's like
Do it for the hype.
the beef doesn't seem real anymore.
The beef is never real. Well, I should say the beef is never real, right? Because sometimes the beef is real, but it's the art of selling the fight.
Yeah,
That's it. The art of selling the fight.
yeah. So Jay, I don't. Who knows? Jay, I didn't get to watch the fight in detail. I saw a lot of the highlights, but
You saw a lot of the highlights.
I saw some of the highlights.
I saw one highlight.
Exactly. The highlight.
One highlight.
But I feel like that match was a last minute match too. So I don't know how well Tyrone was able to prepare.
Yeah, I agree.
There's supposed to be another fighter in place of Tyrone, so he didn't accept it last minute, to get KO.
Well, they might accept to get money.
I guess he got premium paid on the fight. He got premium paid on the KO.
It's true that this was short notes for me. I come true. I get a knockout.
I want you to pay me to knock me out. So,
Give me a Rolex and again for don't flap.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I knew though that Tommy Fury, which is Tyson Fury's younger brother, was trying to get a fight with Jake Paul
Right.
happening. So
Yeah, that was supposed to be a fight. But
that was supposed to be the fight. Okay.
yeah, that was the fight. Yeah, that was.
I would have preferred to see that because
he has some
we
health
would definitely.
issues, so
Okay.
he couldn't continue.
Yeah, I don't think
I would have
they
liked
don't
to
think
see
they
that.
disclosed that now.
I would have liked to see that because now we'll get to see what Jake Paul truly made of. A young, hungry Tommy Fury
Yeah.
is
Is
against
Tom
Jake
Fury an
Paul.
actual boxer? Is he an
Yeah,
actor? He's a,
yeah.
So
That's
he's-
Tyson's younger brother. So, expect greatness in a sense.
yeah, greatness.
Yeah, like that's a family of fighters though.
Yeah.
So that's kind of expected, and I won't expect Tommy to lose against Jake Paul, to be
Right.
honest, because that's boxing IQ and boxing skill and talent, years in the gym,
Yeah.
compared to Jake Paul, newly found rise, right? So, I wouldn't expect Jake Paul to weather that kind of stuff.
Are they within the same weight class? But Tommy look kind of small. Are they same weight class?
I have no idea, but when you got fights like this, people don't really care about weight
Weight
class like
class,
that.
exactly.
And then that's the way Jake markets himself. He's got a 20-pound, 30-pound advantage on some of these fighters, and I was like, bro, that is a big difference.
Yeah, these aren't like professional fights like that. These are hype fights, like YouTube.
Yeah, that was
like
When I say YouTube.
it all started out with the whole KSI versus Logan Paul thing. Yeah, it all started out with that. So yeah, that's kind of what it is. I want to make some mention to F1 because I need to like just close it off and get ready for year 2022, which is going to be an exciting year, I believe. I just want to give congratulations to Lewis for getting his knighthood. That's pretty cool. But more than that, I just want to say like the the level at which he dealt with defeat last week was exceptional. It was classy. So I just got to give him kudos for that. He was gracious in defeat. He shook the hands with the Rebel team leader. He shook hands with Max, exchanged some congratulatory words and stuff like that. I also heard that there was some rumor. I don't really like talking about rumors, but there was some rumor that Lewis dropped the protest against how the things ended. So like just all around being a class act in this season. Congrats to Lewis for that. Congrats to Max. I know it's going to be a super duel in 2022. If the cars are going to be racing closer, we're going to get some more people up there battling as well. So it's going to be very exciting. And people, if you want to get tickets for any F1 race in 2022, get them now, because I was just looking at tickets for the Canadian Grand Prix. I was thinking about going, and F1 finished last week, and the thing is almost sold out. Like there's only admission, like general admission. All the grandstands, everything is sold out
Man.
already. And this race is in June, so
That's madness.
yeah. So like if you need to get tickets, definitely hop on there quickly. Next 2 weeks or so, I think 3 weeks, on January 8th, we're gonna start off the Supercross season. That's going to be exciting. I can't wait. Anaheim won, people. Tune in to that. Definitely going to be fire. So expecting some great racing from those guys. And yeah, it's going to be some exciting stuff. Anything else from you guys?
Nothing else from my end. For me personally, just excited to see what.
They even boycott the I think the
Yeah.
ceremony. So it,
Well, I think is Toto
they didn't show.
and
They didn't really show.
Toto and Lewis didn't. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I mean it's understandable if you were in the lead for the entire race and this happened at the end, like something that's not really particularly in the rule book like written, but off
it's so much
decision.
yeah,
Is
there's so much
like
ambiguity around racer. I think
you will feel robbed, and that's understandable. But that's why I wanted to point out Lewis's grace in defeat, because like anybody will feel bad. A lot of Lewis fans didn't even couldn't even get over it, like Lewis kind of showed, right? So for him to act in that way and congratulate the champion, because you can't put it on Max or Red Bull, really, right? Like they didn't make the decision to have the race end in that way. It's just that they were lucky that the race director made that decision and they came out on top. So don't throw hate at Max. Like either way, either champion, I mean, either driver, well, I could say champion because both of them are champions now, but either guy would have, in my opinion, deserved the win. I just didn't like how it went down, to be honest. But no hate for Max nor Red Bull.
yeah.
I think
Anything from you?
Yeah, nothing from me. I think I said it was just intrigued to see how the Christmas day is going to go. And the only time will tell, so we'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see
time will
come
tell.
come Friday how it's going to be shaping out.
Yeah, for sure. So that's it for our talk show this week, people. Thank you so much for joining. It's been a pleasure. We ran a little bit long this week. Hopefully we could get the time sorted out for you guys. But thank you for hanging out with us, and thank you, Hakim, for joining. Hope you are
Thank you.
available for more shows like this. And it's been a pleasure chatting with you guys this week.
Yeah, same here. Same
It's
here.
been a pleasure as well.
All right. So with that, peoples, Astro Bro signing out.